Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Tuesday, the 30th of June 2015. And today is D-Day for the Greeks. It's time to cough up $1.5 billion for their latest debt payment, but it's a matter of whether they have the money left after so many billions have been withdrawn from the banks. And you may have read over the weekend that banks were closed and the stock market was also closed yesterday in Greece as well. This caused the stock market as a whole to actually gap lower. If we just have a quick look at the daily chart, you can see in this pogo stick type of buy, you can see how the market gapped 300 points lower on Sunday's overnight session. The market was up yesterday morning. You can see the market trading up to the high of 17,846, just under the 850 level there. And then for the afternoon, the markets came back. So let's have a look at this in a bit more detail. You can see early on yesterday how the market gapped lower. You can see the gap there, and then prices trading sideways for most of the session, moving up as the morning went on, the possibility of a Greek deal being done. And then in the afternoon, we've got a lot of volatility here in the first hour or so, and that's why we don't have any signals, because the range of the bars are outside of the 25 that we prefer to have. So there's no trades in the first part of the session, but as the market settles down and becomes a lot calmer in the afternoon, we then get a few signals. The first obviously is a losing trade, and I can tell you from this one that it's a 20-point loss on this trade. The second trade, we see a PTI signal there, the market closing through the 17,700 level, and this one went on down to the psychological level, which is 39 points to recoup the loss on the first one there. The chances of the market going up without a Greek deal at the moment are very slim. It's being held up but not bought by any investors. It's just being marked up. So then we see a bit of a rally here, and then we get another chance to get into the markets. This is 8 p.m. PTI, and again the market's calmed down. There's still weakness in the background, and this too also goes down to make a 39 point down towards the psychological level of 17,600 just before the close there at 2050. So a bit of a turnaround here, where we've had the first hour being the best trading part, with the amount of volatility we've got because of the Greek debt situation in the background. Of course, this is going to give the market sort of tip it on its head at the moment, where we're going to see a lot of volatility at the beginning and then switch to a modest volatility that we would normally have in the morning session in the evening session, but that's only going to be temporary. So something just to be aware of. So in case you were thinking of dropping me a note saying why you're trading the evening, well, the market changed yesterday with that 300 point gap. The volatility is too great in the first part of the session, and in the latter part of the session you will actually pick up PTI trades when you get that sort of extreme volatility in the first part of the trading session. So something just to keep an eye out for at the moment. On the news front for today, well, of course, it's a big day. Greece has got to come up with 1.5 billion. Whether they do or not by midnight remains to be seen. But on the more basic economic news, let's have a look, see what we've got at 3 p.m. or after 2:30. We've got the Chicago PMI medium impact, that's out at 2:45, and then we've got consumer confidence out at 3 p.m. This is high impact news item. That's to show an increase from 95.4 to 97.1, so it should be interesting around that time. Again, I would expect the market to be too volatile anyway, with the Greeks probably missing the payment by then anyway. Let's have a look at the implied volatility, see how the market reacted to this. On Friday's session we had 1220, and then yesterday we see this shoot up to 16.46, and we're going to expect that anyway, because of the potential that Greece may leave the Eurozone becomes more of a reality. Then the option sellers have really marked up those premiums, which you can see there. There's a more risk to the downside is what it's indicating to us in the stock market. So up to 1646 for yesterday. Right, well, that's it from me. It's going to be an historic day one way or the other, whether the Greeks will come up with 1.5 billion to stay in the Eurozone, or they will be heading towards the exit. So we'll just have to wait and see how today unfolds. Right, as ever, thanks for your support and also for watching. I will see you in the next one.